Hey Capricorn, how are you lovelies? Welcome to your general love and romance bonus reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Morella's Tarot. My name is Morella. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. And if you're simply tuning back into one more of your readings, welcome back. It is always a pleasure. These readings, as usual, will be good for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. And that's very important to note. Also, for those of you that are looking for a private reading with me, all the information about private sessions or anything and everything else connected or relevant to my channel that you could possibly need or want, you'll find as always in the description box below this video. Capricorn, if you're new to energy work, general readings, private readings, tarot, in other words, all of this entirely, excuse me, please keep in mind that these readings are very much general. They're focused on the collective energy, meaning a bunch of you out there. So these will not resonate with everyone every single time. They're not meant to do so to begin with, simply because they're not a private session where I would literally be zeroed in on one particular person, situation, connection, what have you. There is a tendency in general readings, due to their nature, from time to time for some of you to resonate in a flipped, reversed, or in a vice versa kind of a way when it comes to the roles of who exactly is where and doing what, okay? Which again is pretty normal given the nature of these. And also that they're meant for a lot of people. Obviously, not all of us will be on the same timeline doing the exact same thing at the exact same time. Not all of us are on the same side of the coin energetically and manifestation wise. So I normally ask people to simply get in where they fit in, if they feel like I'm connecting to them, their person, their situation. Especially so if you're here as a cross-watcher, cross-watching for Capricorn placements in this case. Getting offended that the general reading resonates with you in a flipped, reversed, or in a vice versa way, or it doesn't resonate with you like a private reading would, it would be completely nonsensical, okay? So heads up to all of you that are new to all of this. I trust that majority of you out there, majority of my Capricorn collective that embraces spirituality practices, self-awareness and accountability would have zero issues recognizing what in actuality belongs to you energetically and what doesn't, and therefore who is who if I'm connecting with you. And the reading is about you. Alrighty. So having said that, we are going to do you versus them spread in this bonus reading. I'm going to pull advice for you to begin with, as we always do, and then we're going to jump into it. Take a look at your side and the side of whomever it is that you tuned in for, and see what comes through. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start with you. Show me, what sort of energy should my Cappies embrace more of? What sort of energy should my Capricorns embrace more of? During the time frame, or actually moving forward, no time frames. Keep forgetting that this is a bonus reading. Just moving forward. What sort of energy should they embrace more of? Capricorns I'm meant to connect with, Capricorns that are meant to resonate with this read, please. The Romeo. Okay. Let's look at this. Here it is. And it says, what you desire cannot be obtained at this time. Loosen the grip and surrender your desires to the universe. So this is just saying to you, release whatever is not working out. Do not try to make it happen if you feel like odds are against you or it's like an uphill battle, okay? And especially when it comes to love, this is speaking about your romantic connections, okay, out there. So for some of you, you may have felt like you have have been having a very hard time getting on the same page, getting something off ground, understanding each other. There may be issues that are going on where you feel simply energetically blocked. And the universe is saying to you, let go, release the grip, and things, believe it or not, will work themselves out how they're supposed to, okay? Either way, okay? They're just going to. So maybe it is for the best and for reasons you may not be aware of, that you loosen the grip, that you just let go, that you release the need to make anything happen during this time frame or during your immediate future here. That's kind of how this comes across. Let me look at your energy. So if you have been embracing this energy, this is just simply the confirmation that you're on the right path, that you're working with the universe, that you're listening to your intuition. If you have been, fighting the decision to release and let go of something, that this is saying to you that's definitely something you should be doing moving forward. Resisting the release or let go, or just let things unfold the way they are meant to, which sometimes is hard to do, especially if you care about the person, you love the person, you want to work things out with the person, whoever they may be in your life. Show me, Capricorns, please. Ooh, what in the world? Yeah, the Death card came out in reverse. This is my upright deck. But yeah, usually I don't pull reversals, but this came through, flipped mid-air, and then fell on my chair in reverse. So I'm gonna take it that way. So yeah, there is lack of transformation, lack of change, but also lack of ending of a chapter of this lack of change, lack of transformation. There's this energy of it's not over, but it's not changing, and it's not improving, and it's not transforming, and it's basically in that kind of energy. Some of you Scorpio placements may be of relevance or significance. Do keep in mind, Cappies, when I mention specific zodiac sign placements, they may be in your own birth chart, they may be in birth charts of people that you're connecting to. They may be somehow relevant to a specific time frame that is connected to astrology. So past, present, future, specific months, seasons. Also, obviously, all of this could simply signify energy that I'm connecting to, as it is always the case anyway. So for some of you, you may resonate with the reading, not at all with the placements, which pretty normal in general readings, or in readings in general, okay? Let me put it that way. But for those of you that are paying attention to extra confirmation so far, Scorpio, clarify this Death card. Three of Wands in reverse. It's interesting because I feel like you're no longer waiting. You're no longer waiting for a change to happen. You're no longer waiting for this person. You're no longer anticipating anything to happen. But energetically, you feel this is not over. Does that make sense? Whomever it is I'm connecting to, which I don't connect to the same collective all the time, you guys, you feel like this isn't over, but there's no change. And for some of you, you decided no longer to wait or anticipate any changes when it comes to this person. Show me the Death card in reverse and Three of Wands in reverse. Divine timing. Yeah, for some of you, you feel like it's in divine timing. Should anything change, improve, transform, it's going to be in divine timing. So I feel for a lot of you, you're accepting this Romeo energy, this advice, embracing, just releasing the grip, letting things unfold as they may, or at their own pace, if you will, not really doing anything to influence things one way or another. There's this energy of this is not over, but for the time being, nothing is changing. And because of that, I'm no longer, or I'm in this energy currently where I don't anticipate change. I don't anticipate shift. I don't anticipate this person and I to get on the same page anytime soon, or for them to do things differently. Okay, let's look at them, whoever they may be for you. Show me this person's individual energy. The person that Capricorn tuned in for. What will be their current individual energy, please? Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Why are they in the Nine of Wands? Nine of Cups. Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups. Clarify what this is. Rebound. It says, I just need someone to help me get over the pain of losing you. I don't know if this person, if you two reconnected and they tried to make you into a rebound situation, or if that's what happened here. But currently, you two are not, for a lot of you, this is not even about you. This person is, they're guarded, their boundaries are up, walls are up, barbed wire is up, snipers are out. They're only and strictly thinking about instant gratification and what they want and what would make them happy for a moment. And they feel like maybe what would make me happy in the moment is to try to distract myself with somebody else or something else, so that I can get over the pain of losing the connection, in this case with you, Capricorn. So currently, this person is in the energy of thinking solely and strictly about themselves. I also think you have been dealing with somebody who normally doesn't allow people in. There's a tendency with this person to keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, but it all has to do with what they want. So they're not, they're in this, or they have the tendency to be in the energy of always thinking about themselves first, or putting themselves first, which I don't normally have an issue with. Usually that's what I advocate anyways, for people to put themselves first and make sure they're fulfilled and happy on their own before they try and connect with somebody else. In this case, I don't see that this person is about that, simply because rebound. It's like there's a lot missing. There's a lot I need to work on. There's a lot of healing that needs to take place, but I'm going to go and try to distract myself with something else. So this is not, you know, what I would encourage. This goes against that I just talked about. The you know, focusing on yourself and your own fulfillment as an individual. That's not what this person is doing. They, in this case, the way things came through for them as far as the energy is that this person doesn't allow anybody to get too close to them, because they have the tendency to repetitively do the same thing and it's because over and over again expecting something to change, but whatever it is that they're doing is solely and strictly having to do with their comfort zone and what they want in connections and relationships. And that doesn't work. Relationships are obviously two people, two individuals. It's not about me. This person may feel like they have the reason for doing what they're doing. They have a method to their madness, if you will. They have the reason why they always do the same thing. It's because they've been through a lot. They got hurt along the way multiple times, and they're exhausted, and they're drained, and they're tired, and they don't want to take anymore. So they're in this energy of, I'm just going to focus on what I want. What I want comes first before anything or anyone else. Which again, if you're practicing that in a healthy way, then I have no issue. But if you're putting yourself before anyone or anything else, and it's overtaking what should be a relationship, an equal give and take, and you're acting selfish, then there's a huge issue there. And I feel this person has a track record of doing that same exact thing. And it's all about self-protection and protecting yourself from getting hurt. What that does, you guys, is it creates this dynamic where nobody can ever get too close to you. It creates a very lonely existence at the end of the day, because you won't let anyone in. You won't allow anyone to see the real you. You never allow yourself to get vulnerable or emotionally naked or show your real self, because you're too busy protecting you from getting hurt, while at the same time you're manifesting just that. So I feel during this time frame, this person is trying to look for a distraction, trying to entertain themselves with something or someone else in order to not think about you or not feel their feelings. And again, another selfish act, another selfish decision. So it's not even about who they're connecting with and why. It's about them and their needs. And again, putting themselves first in a selfish way. And should they, in fact, engage with somebody who ends up being their rebound, there's going to be pain and hurt that they're going to manifest in that person's life as well. Because they're not focusing on what needs to be fixed or healed within themselves. Or because they're actively avoiding figuring out whatever happened between the two of you and why. Do you know what I mean? So show me, what does Capricorn feel for this person? Capricorn's feelings for this person. Knight of Wands. You feel the two of you have had a very passionate connection, very passionate exchange. I don't know how far this passion went, okay? But I do feel as well that while there's a certain pull and certain attraction and certain fire that you feel for this person, you also may feel like there's somewhat of a player or inconsistent energy that simply came and went. It was never reliable. Okay, let me put it this way. Some of you could have been dealing with Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. You don't have to be. This could simply be the energy here. Why does Capricorn feel the Knight of Wands for this person? Seven of Swords. Yeah, you feel like they were very deceptive towards you. There was a method or strategy that involved avoidance and deceit and lies and running away from either furthering the connection or deepening the connection or offering anything solid. They would just come and go because they were trying to avoid doing that with you, going there with you. So you may feel this person is deceptive and is somebody who is non-committal or was only ever focused on one thing and one thing only. which again, looking at their energy, where they are, why they're there, what they're entertaining or thinking about, and then your perception or your feelings for who they are and how they made you feel, plus this energy you're in, you're like, a lot has been left unresolved. There's no change, no transformation, but also you feel like I'm done waiting for this. If it's ever gonna change, or if we're meant to be together at some point for reals, then it's gonna happen. Otherwise, I can't. I'm done waiting for this. It feels unfinished to me. It's how I'm getting this reading. It feels unfinished, like unfinished business. But also, I feel for a lot of you, you don't have a very good opinion of this person, or when you think about them or feel feelings for them, you feel like that you were deceived, or taken for a ride, or taken for granted, or this is the only thing that this person was focused on, is connecting with you in a flighty way. Aquarius placements for some of you may be of relevance. Which is interesting, because on their end, they are in this energy of, I just need to entertain or be entertained with someone else to get, to not feel the pain of losing you. I feel this person was emotionally invested in you, but they had a very interesting way of showing their investment. To you, they came across as somebody who is emotionally unavailable and solely and strictly able to connect to a certain degree, only surface level. Which is interesting that people sometimes, in this case, this person, they're in this energy of, I want to protect myself, I don't want to get hurt, yet they are the ones that are dishing out hurt and pain and disappointment. On one hand to you, on the other hand with whomever it is that they're trying to or are thinking about opening up to kind of manifest as a rebound. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to get hurt, but I'm dishing out all this to everybody else. While at the same time, Nine of Wands, it's like, I don't know why things are not changing. I don't know why I'm going through all of this pain and hurt on repeat. Show me Capricorn's feelings for this person. Waiting game. Yeah, you're no longer waiting. Three of Wands in reverse. You feel like this person kept you or keeps you waiting on purpose. Okay, which is a very bad thing to feel. And it says, I've been slow to return, but maybe it's because I know you'll be waiting. For some of you, you feel like this person is doing this on purpose to you in order to keep you hooked or emotionally connected to them, attached to them, if you will. Some of you are avoiding this person as well. Currently with the Knight of Wands and Seven of Swords, you're like, I don't want to deal with this person. I don't want to have anything to do with them. I want to create distance. Show me, what does Capricorn feel for this person? I'm afraid of being played and being taken advantage of by you. Please be careful with my heart. Exactly that. Some of you also do not want to reconnect with this person, even if for some of you, you think they may be waiting. Even if you intuitively pick up on the fact that there's more to this than they ever showed you. Why? Because of the Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, and player energy. It's like, why would I return to you or try to reconnect with you when there's no change? There's no change, and I don't feel like there will be a change anytime soon. Because you're doing everything else but work on yourself. Because this is what you showed me. You showed me who you are and what you are and what you're all about. And so I don't want anybody to, I'm not interested in allowing people to play me for a fool, disrespect my effort, energy, love. Why would I want that? Keep me waiting for what? For just to keep me hooked or attached, play psychological games of some sort. It's just, and all of that coming from the energy of not willing and wanting to do work on you, or not looking for to be more aware of what's going on within and why you're doing certain things, not being interested, not being curious on putting work on into yourself. Why would I allow somebody else to play me like a fool like that? So for some of you, you're way more mature than this person, and you yourself have way more you're more self-aware, and you also see what this person doesn't see about themselves. Obviously, because 9 of Wands, it's like, I'm always hurt. I always end up in similar situations. Things always happen to me. So, I'm not going to allow anybody in. But, whatever happened to me, that's kind of what I'm going to dish out to everyone else, regardless of what my feelings are, which, as they say, the definition of insanity is doing the very exact same thing over and over again, expecting something else or a different result. There's a reason why that saying is a saying, Let me look at their feelings. Show me this person's feelings for Capricorn. King of Pentacles. You'd never say that given their energy and what they're doing. You would never think that, okay? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they have a lot of investment towards you. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they want to invest and come towards you and put work and effort and investment and take things seriously. Come out of the cold with you. But you don't see them as a King of Pentacles. You see them as the Knight of Wands and Seven of Swords. That's what you see them as, and that's how you feel about this situation and the dynamic that they created with you so far, Capricorn. That's what I'm talking about. We all have choices. It's about self-awareness. Do you really see yourself and how you behave and what you manifest, what you put out there towards other people, how they may perceive you? Do you stop and think about that? Do you, instead of just assuming everybody is a bad guy and this is what is always happening to me, like life is just happening to you. You're not creating it, you're not manifesting it, you have zero accountability for what happens, I'm not saying everything that happens to us that is bad is always our fault and we ask for it. But there are certain things and certain places and moments in our life when we do have a lot of say, and where we should practice wisdom that we acquired from our previous mistakes, so that the Nine of Wands doesn't happen over and over again and we sit there feeling sorry for ourselves. Why did this happen? Why does this keep happening to me? Why does it always happen to me? Why am I going through this over and over again? It's about going back and re-examining what is the pattern here. What do I keep allowing or doing over and over again? Why? What have I not looked at or seen in order to change it, right? Show me this person's feelings. Show me their feelings for Capricorn. Regret. Yep. It says, I regret walking away. I wish I knew then what I know now. And also I'm gonna show you this, although I'm not gonna pull it. Haunted. And it says, I'm haunted by my decisions and memories we made together. This person made a series of decisions that ended up creating a disconnect or rift between the two of you, which they now regret. They want to come out of the cold. They want to invest. They want to put work and effort. And you're like in this energy of avoidance and not wanting to deal with them because you feel like the only thing you would get from that is heartache, is somebody playing games with you, because maybe that's what they were doing up until now, up until you detached and disconnected and stopped waiting for the situation to improve or change. Show me their feelings for Capricorn, please. Show me their feelings for Capricorn. I'm holding a grudge and I don't know how to let it go. For some of you, this person is holding a grudge against you for standing your ground, for walking away, for releasing this, for, you know, you finally, you know, accepting that things are not changing and that you should stop anticipating that from this person. Maybe for putting them in a certain basket because of the picture they painted of themselves to you, for avoiding them, for not returning, not trying to re-engage with this person. So there may be a dose of ego where it's like, okay, this hurts, this sucks, I'm upset, I'm hurt, there's a grudge. Yes, I regret what I have done, but I'm also angry with you. So I'm gonna go and try to entertain or find somebody to entertain me so that I can distract myself from what in actuality happened between you and I. Which again, you know, without self-reflection and looking and being honest with yourself about what happened and why, how will things change? How will they improve? How will they transform? How will you get to where you need to get to in a relationship or a connection? Or even if you never reconnect with this person, just in you becoming a better person and leveling up energetically and doing something different, something better moving forward, right? What does Capricorn want from this person currently? Seven of Pentacles. You know what, Capricorn, you're asking, I feel like you're asking yourself that. That's a question that you're asking yourself currently. What do I even want currently? Do I even want anything? Do I see myself anywhere with this person in the future? Do I think if I invest into this, I'll get the fruits of my labor in return? Seven of Pentacles is like assessment. You yourself don't even, or haven't even figured that out as of yet. You're trying to. Seven of Pentacles. Clarify, why is my Cappy in Seven of Pentacles about what they want from this person? Magician in reverse. Either because you find this person as somebody who is incredibly, or has been incredibly manipulative towards you, and they did what felt like manipulation, mental or emotional, or just toying around with your investment, or you just feel like there's no getting on the same page as far as manifestation is concerned into something bigger or something more solid and something more grounded, something more long-term, okay? So you're sitting there trying to figure out, what do I do with this? Or is putting any more work and effort even worth it? You know, that kind of energy. Some of you Gemini, Virgo placements may be of relevance. Show me, what does Capricorn really want from this person currently? Player. See what I mean? The way they handle the situation, they gave you an impression that they're just toying around with you. I'm getting it here, 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 and also here and here. It's all over your side of the reading. They painted a picture of themselves to you in a certain way, and you are struggling or having a hard time to see past that, or to see them in any other way because of the behavior or the energy or manifestation towards you so far. Okay, and it says, I am choosing to keep my emotional distance and play the field. For some of you, you may decide, I'm not trying to invest into this. I'm going to open up to other options. No longer trying to attach myself emotionally to this situation, to this person. Okay, but I feel that's how you see them, and this is why the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know if it makes any sense to try to invest into this any further. Being that I see the Death card in reverse here and the Seven of Pentacles, there's still unfinished business here, but I feel like on your end, you're almost like, well, this is clear as day. What, you know, there's nothing to overthink about. Maybe what you wish this person did, or how you wish they behaved, who you wish they were to you, is still keeping you in this energy of unfinished business and assessment. But overall, in your feelings and how you see them, you kind of feel like you have the truth, or you have clarity and answers already. They given you enough to make up your mind, or to see things clearly for what they are or have been, as far as their energy towards you. Show me, what does Capricorn want? Why the Seven of Pentacles? Actually, let me clarify that. Why the Seven of Pentacles? Why this assessment? Your rejection hurt me deeply. Nobody has ever rejected me before, and I don't know how to handle it. I don't feel like your ego is something that you're running with when it comes to this situation, although their rejection, either verbally or with their communication and action, their energy, in other words, is what felt like a rejection. And I feel you were deeply hurt by this person. And I don't know, I'm not seeing that you don't know how to handle it. Maybe at some point your ego did kick in. Sure, it would be reasonable given the situation. Ego is there to protect us, although some people take it too far with ego, and lead with that 24/7, which, you know, to each his or her own, you know. But as far as lessons are concerned, but for a lot of you, you feel like this person deeply hurt you, and I just feel like you are questioning. There's serious questioning of whether there will ever be change or future here between the two of you because of who they were to you. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Magician in reverse, it's almost like you're asking yourself, can I get over what happened? Will I ever be able to get over what happened? In order to even entertain the thought of ever investing into this in any serious way moving forward? Am I able to see this person in any different way than what they painted for me, the picture they painted for me? It's kind of that sort of energy that I'm picking up on from you, your end. Show me, what does this person want from Capricorn? What do they want from Capricorn? Because you, Capricorn, what I'm seeing on your end is serious investment with the Seven of Pentacles. You were not looking at this person as a boy toy or a girl toy or one night stand or let me just entertain myself with you or I'm emotionally unavailable or I'm not looking at or considering future with you. You were, and it's, I don't want to stereotype you, but yeah, Capricorn, you know, you guys are not majority of you. I'm not going to say all of you because nobody's perfect and we all have pros and cons, each and every sign. But majority of you are in the energy of investment. If you're going to invest into something, you find it senseless or kind of ridiculous or whatever to invest into something that doesn't have long-term potential in general. You're looking for real. Your majority of you are always focused on real and something that's reliable and rock solid. So with the Seven of Pentacles, it tells me that that's where you were going with this. Unfortunately, the two of you were not on the same page. They may have their reasons, sure, but you were not on the same page. What does this person want from Capricorn? Nine of Swords. I don't know if they want you to be upset because of the disconnect, but I see this more as them because they got the regret card where this dude here, whoever they are to you, gender is irrelevant, they're upset, they're crying, they have their hands on their face and their head. The same thing is coming through in here. I feel this person is upset about what happened so far between the two of you. Okay, why the Nine of Swords? The Death card. Obviously, because they feel like it's over. It's funny that their reason for Nine of Swords is the Death card, and you're here with this energy opened up with the Death card in reverse. They feel like it's over. They feel like you're done. They also are upset because things needed to change or transformation was required, and they were resisting that. But also transformation did happen in a way where change happened between the two of you and you're no longer together. There was a shift, but not the shift that was required here in order for you to stay together. And that's what's upsetting them. Some of you, Scorpio, and also Gemini Mars placement may be of relevance. I feel this person is wrecking their brain. They're climbing walls, they're having sleepless nights, they're upset, they're thinking crazy things, there's anxiety, there is trying to figure out what the heck do they do now and why, because things are over, but also how do I change the situation or the outcome? What does this person want from Capricorn? Only you. Okay, and it says, I'm not seeing anyone else, if that's what you're wondering. This person may have insecurities about who you are, who you attract as a person, other people being interested in you. And whenever I get this kind of combination as a reader, I always can't help but comment, well, if you think somebody or something is valuable and you could easily lose it, why then mistreat it? You know, why then, unless you're so insecure and you feel like you were never worthy of it anyway, so sabotage it, right? Okay. But you think that somebody who holds you in high esteem would know that they should treat you better, or that would be something that's clear as a day, okay, in order not to lose you. I think this person would like you to stay single and solely and strictly focused on them. The idea of you being with anyone else and this completely ending and being over and done with for good is upsetting. I also think that this person may feel like they've given you an impression of somebody who's a player, who's a liar, who is a deceiver, and trust is out the window, and you don't trust them that they can or are able to focus on only one person, which in this case, focus on you, right? Only you, strictly you. And this, the Nine of Swords and the Death card is like, how do I convince you otherwise? How do I persuade you that I'm solely and strictly focused on you given the situation now? What does this person want from Capricorn? I can't stop feeling guilty and regretful for all the things I've done to you. I hope you can forgive me. That's exactly what this is. Guilt. It's like in their feelings, I'm holding a grudge, but I regret everything I've done. And I feel guilty. I feel guilty for what I've done. And you feel like this person manipulated the bejesus out of you emotionally, mentally. That was all that they were about. They were just looking for one thing. They were a player, whatever reasons they may have, and we all have our reasons. If you ask anybody, I always say that if you ask anybody why you've done this, they'll tell you. Even if it doesn't make sense, it made sense to them in that moment, from where they were and how aware they were and what they saw or didn't see, understood or didn't understand. You know what I mean? That it made sense to them. I feel this person feels incredibly guilty and regretful. They want your forgiveness. They want change between the two of you. They want to convince you that they're solely and strictly interested in you. But they feel like you no longer care, or you wouldn't believe that anyway anymore. They're tempted to try to reconnect or do someone else. Nice way of describing it. You know what I mean? Entertain themselves with something or someone else, because that's what they've always done. That's how they handle their issues, instead of digging deep and looking at what the heck is wrong with me? What is going on with me? Why am I doing this over and over again? Something needs to give, something needs to change. I'm not happy this way. Looking at the bigger picture. Yeah, entertainment, fun, multiple options. Yeah, but all of that gets old very quickly. Or even if it's not quickly, at some point in your life, you feel like nobody really cares for you and nothing really has depth or meaning, you know? So you may run with all of this energy for quite a while, but at some point you start getting older and you start appreciating quality over quantity, and you start realizing that not many people give a damn about you, if any, you know, given the relationships and the connections you've been manifesting, right? Okay, what is the blockage between Capricorn and this person currently? I can see what it is, but let me just pull. Don't force it. Maybe you wanted more when they didn't want to offer you more, but I also feel right now this person can force you to see them in a different way. Now I feel like the shoe is on the other foot, but it's in a different way. It's like in the past you were interested, you wanted this, you were invested into this, you were hoping for change, you were thinking this person and I could be so much more, and they're worth investing into. And now, and they were like, don't force it, I'm not ready for any of those things, I'm just not. And now you're the one who's like, I don't force me to invest or see you in any different way. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I ever will. So the energy is now, or the blockage now is that energy. Show me what does Capricorn and this person both feel for one another mutually currently. Hard to read. Okay. It says, you confuse me, you give me mixed signals. Now, obviously, that may be the case because you stopped investing, engaging, connecting, dealing with this person. They are upset and they want to come out of the cold. They want to transform the situation. So mixed signals, lack of communication, lack of honest, direct, straightforward communication about where you're going, what the feelings are, what happened here. On your end, I feel like you're in this energy of there's nothing to talk about or discuss, or what's the point, No. I also feel this person kept giving you mixed signals, practicing avoidance, being sneaky, running away whenever there was time or opportunity to invest or deepen the connection in the past. Their communication sucked completely. And maybe currently you just don't want to communicate with them about anything, given what happened. So it could be that currently you have a hard time reading each other, where you are, what you want, what your feelings are, stuff like that. Because how you feel about this person is that they're still a player, that they're still deceptive, that they still like to avoid any kind of investment or truth. Or emotional vulnerability. You're still feeling like there's no change here and I shouldn't wait for one. And so on your end, you're not seeing the desperation, the sleepless nights, the regret, the wanting to come out of the cold with you. I feel this person has a hard time reading you because you're avoiding them. You don't want to have anything to do with them. There's disconnect on your end. That's kind of how I'm getting it. Show me their actions towards Capricorn moving forward. Hard to read and mixed signals. If somebody gives you mixed signals continuously while your intention is to take the connection seriously, sooner or later you're going to start giving them mixed signals because you're going to start questioning your investment, or whether it's worth to invest into this person, and start disconnecting. And so at some point they're going to get mixed signals from you because your feelings or the vibe is going to start changing, because you can only give mixed signals and run around and play and push and pull and manipulate the situation to a certain point before things start really changing. So, that's also something I'm getting with this card. Show me this person and their actions towards Capricorn. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Wow. They're going to take action towards you in order to have communication with you, clear the air, and offer you something solid. Okay. Some of you, Aries, Sag, Leo, here with the King of Wands. Some of you, this is just saying that this person is going to gather the confidence and courage to pursue this, to take action, and to offer you these two aces. Ace of Pentacles, which would, you know, add to your Seven of Pentacles here, which is way more serious energy than this playboy, playgirl energy. You know, Knight of Wands and Seven of Swords. In their feelings, they have King of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles in reverse, which tells me that they want to put work and investment into this now. Capricorn, obviously, you have the right to your own opinion and free will, okay? And obviously this person would have now work to do to regain your trust, rebuild trust, you know, show you that they're worth entertaining, keeping, or investing into, which would be a process given the situation. And that's completely up to you. I would never tell you what to do or not to do, but that's what I'm seeing here as far as their actions towards you are concerned. Show me the King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. What is this about in their actions towards Capricorn? They will call. Some of you, this person will call you, literally call you, pick up the phone and call you. Others of you, you may receive text message. This person may try to talk to you face to face. I'm just getting communication. Why will they call? Why will they call? Why will they call? Stalking. Okay, let me see. And it says, I often check on your social media to see what you've been up to. Okay. Haunted, again, that energy that I showed you at the beginning of the reading. And it says, I'm haunted by my decisions and memories we made together. Apology. Okay. And it says, apology. I am sorry for disappointing you. Will you accept my apology? Also, let me show you this, but I'm going to put it back in the deck. Cannot move on or can't move on and lessons. Let me read this to you. And it says, I can't move on no matter how hard I try. Lessons. I'm learning my divine lessons and will be soon by your side. Actually, I'll leave this here. So this was a lesson, and I do see it. I do see it as that on their end. It's like definition of freaking insanity, doing things over and over again and never stop to think, hey, why are things happening in the similar or same way to me in my life? I mean, I'm the only person that always is the same person in the situations. Maybe I'm dealing with other people, other situations, other faces, other energy, but always the same thing happens. Why is that? You know, so I feel like this was a lesson here for this person, losing you. And it's almost like the universe won't allow them to move on or let you go or release you, because this was supposed to be real. This on your behalf, Capricorn, again, Seven of Pentacles. You feel like when you cross paths with this person, you felt like this could be so much more. This could be something. This could be something long term. But they were too busy playing games out of a unhealthy place. And they're gonna apologize. With the Ace of Swords, I do feel like you two, this person will try to make amends with you or have a difficult conversation with you. But again, Ace of Swords is the truth. Unembellished, unsugar-coated, unbullshitted truth, okay? Ace of Pentacles is like they're gonna try to offer you something solid and stable, and they're gonna come towards you in a very confident way to do that. So they're gonna reach out. Again, mode of communication, for some of you it's going to be literally a phone call. For others of you it may be reaching out in a different way. But I do feel that whatever happened between the two of you requires verbal communication, voice communication, face-to-face communication. This is not something that oh hey, text will fix, you know. I don't feel like this person thinks that will fix that anyway. This is why their approach is, I need to speak to you, really speak to you, Ace of Swords. Apologize and try to get somewhere, try to offer you something solid. Show me what will be their intention with apologizing to Capricorn. Okay, leap of faith. And it says, they did not expect this love to run this deep. They're putting their pride aside and taking that leap of faith. Yeah, pride aside, ego aside, grudges aside. You can only hold on to those for so long before you realize that your life is miserable, you're unhappy, you're unfulfilled, and because your pride won't hug you at night. It won't keep you warm. It won't tell you I love you. It won't be there for you when no one else is, you know? Especially for something ridiculous that you manifested single-handedly, a loss, for the reasons you did not want to acknowledge. Why will they apologize? What for will they apologize? Oh, betrayal. Okay. And it says their fleeting heart will only end up betraying you in the end. Your soul deserves better. Yeah, there's a full awareness that they betrayed you, mishandled the situation, hurt you really badly, treated you like an object or a toy, something they can take or leave. There's a huge realization of that. Also, lustful desires and resistance. Let me show you. And it says there's a difference between love and lust, 100%. Anybody who's ever loved anyone in this world knows that, okay? You know, unless you're somebody who's younger or still emotionally mature in some shape or form. And it says, don't let your desire, God, destroy you. Overcome the spirit of lust. Yeah, this person could have had a habit of only keeping things at a certain level, surface level, with everyone. And it could be due to their childhood trauma or something, or past relationship that really hurt them. We all have baggage. We all do. There's not one single person, if they lived life, they have baggage, okay? But it's not fair due to that baggage to run around and punish everyone else that had nothing to do with that, okay? Ultimately, at the end of the day, you would be punishing yourself and cheating yourself out of your own happiness for something that wasn't worth it anyway, to begin with. People don't see that right away, but you know. And also resistance, and it says, they need time to answer the call of their soul and step into highest level of awareness. Yeah, for some of you, this is, they're gonna apologize specifically for betraying you, for treating this connection as lustful kind of connection and nothing more than that. They're gonna take a leap of faith towards you with this communication and reaching out, because they never expected this connection to be this deep or to run this deep. They thought they could just take you or leave you like everybody else. And this, in a way, is a lesson from the universe or karma. Hey, whatever it is you're doing needs to change, needs to stop. You can't go on like this, okay? So we all have times when we manifest our own karma when we cannot keep doing what we're doing anymore. It's just not going to happen anymore. And this was theirs, okay? And also they're going to apologize for resistance, for resisting this, for being in their ego, for doing whatever. I just, you know, on your end, you're kind of very certain of who they are. So, or at least that's what they've given you before, Capricorn. We all can change if we want to, okay? All of us can change if we're open to it and we want to, genuinely want to, okay? So I feel like they're going to reach out to you. They're going to try to make amends. They're going to try to offer you something solid and stable. I would advise you to, if you're still open to this, to allow this person to prove themselves, not to make any crazy decisions from a ego place, triggered place, upset place. I know you have a lot to be upset about and hurt because this person did their most. So you have a lot to be hurt about or upset about. So again, it's going to be up to you. I would never tell you what to do, but if you're open to this, then you should allow this person to put the work and effort to prove themselves to you, not to make a decision of, oh, you're back, let's just jump right into it and do a whole other cycle of whatever. You need, my advice to you would be to take things slow if you're open to this, and allow this person to put work and effort into this the way they should have from the very beginning, to show you a different side of themselves, to show you that they genuinely changed or that they're working on transformation. Why? Well, it's simple. Anybody can apologize for anything. Apology or words don't mean much when they're not matched with actions. Changed behavior, right? I think you're the last sign or the last person I would have to tell this to, okay? Or talk about that. So anyway, I'm going to jump into the extended. I'm going to be looking at the next 30 days when it comes to this person. I am going to be looking at their feelings for you, their actions towards you. We're going to pull more oracle like we did here, but also additional oracle. So sexual energy oracle, yes or no oracle, time frames, advice for you when it comes to your own energy towards this connection or this person, advice from the universe on what you should do or energy you should embrace. Also finances and career. That's something I always read or pull a message for everyone when I do extended readings, apart from reading whomever it is that they tuned in for and their energy towards, in this case, you, Capricorn. So if you're on my Patreon already, then obviously you don't have to do anything to gain access to the extended that I'm about to do. But if you're new to extended readings, my channel, Patreon, then my Patreon will be in the description box below this video. Well, the link for it anyway. Simply click on that, look for Capricorn extended readings tier. And once you're in there, look for Capricorn extended bonus. Let's see, November 13 through December 13 of 2023. That's going to be the extension that you want. That is direct continuation of whomever it is I connected with in this particular read. Now, I have other extended readings there, Capricorn, and I always say I never know who I'm going to be connecting to as far as the collective is concerned. So you may have resonated with the last reading, you may not resonate with this one, or you may have resonated with this one but not with the next one. You know what I mean? I never know who I get to connect with, and it's not up to me, not up to you, okay? But yeah, if you feel like I connected with you in this one, be it the way I read it, cross-watcher's perspective, flipped way, whichever, from where I was when I was doing this, from where I'm sitting, whatever the case may be, you're welcome to reconnect with me on Patreon, and let's take a look at what happens next as far as their energy towards you is concerned. If we part our ways here, oh, by the way, before I forget, keep in mind that Patreon is a monthly subscription. It is $11.11, and lately Capricorn has been getting 5 to 6 extended readings between regularly scheduled extended readings and bonus extended readings. Lately per month, 5 to 6 readings depending on my schedule availability, my energy availability, because yeah, these reading energy can and is a lot of times very draining. But that's been the case for the most part lately. So if you feel I normally connect with you majority of the time anyway, and you resonate with the readings that I do for you guys, then majority of the extended readings would be helpful to you as well. Okay, so there you have it. If we part our ways here, Capricorn, then I'll speak to you very soon back here on YouTube for your next reading or in your next reading. If you're joining me on Patreon, I'll talk to you there in a couple of seconds. Either way, I send you tons of hugs, love, and light. If these are helpful to you, like, share, subscribe, make sure your notifications are on so you do not miss any of the future readings here on my channel for your sign or your placement. Cappies, I love you. I send you tons of hugs, love, and light. Have yourself an amazing week ahead. And I shall reconnect with you very soon. Take care, lovelies. Bye.